What's good? What's good? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. As usual, blessings to everybody, and I hope all is well. What's going on? My guy Bass Reeves was in here earlier today. What's going on? The great Bass Reeves. What's going on, sir? All things in the building. What's going on, man? Smash that like button like he asked. Kill to survive in the building. What up, Noob? Chilling, Fi. Chilling. It's all good. Chilling. Just enjoying being back to work, man. It's a blessing. What's going on? Jose Lopez in the building. What's going on, sir? Hope you well. Just Do in the building says, shout out to my guy, the OG Fanon. Glad to have you back for real. Thank you, Just Do. Love your show, bro. Love your show. Shout out Eric H in the building. What's going on, man? And Daniel Gallimore in the building. Yes, sir. Valley, what's going on? Ray Patterson, what's happening? Shout out to everybody else. If I missed you, Barbara D, I saw you. So what's going on, my sister? Are you feeling well? Big block. Shout out to everybody, man. Lucky at Bevo Boxing. What's going on, man? Bevo Boxing TV in the building. What's going on, sir? Lucky Kennels. What's going on, man? Ox Steel in the building and Big Kev. What's up? What's happening, Big Kev? Opulent TV. My guy Ox Steel in the building. Savage Boy, what up? Savage Boy says, salute for nine. My morning's back to normal now that you're back. Yeah, I'm back, man. Ooh, I feel so regulated though. I feel so healthy. I feel so calm and sane. You know what I mean? I always like have to come off them breaks, man, because my wig gets a little bit out of sorts. So, I gotta stop. I gotta take a break sooner than later. The older I get, the more wild my dome gets. So good morning, bro. What's up, Terence Stewart? Man, so what are we going to talk about today? We're going to wait till a couple hundred people get in the building. Until then, I'm going to talk a little smack. Your boy Terence Crawford is off his gourd, bro. Man, Terence is off his gourd. I think Bill Haney's out of his mind. Man, all this stuff is going is crazy. It's crazy to me. I cannot believe that Terence Crawford thinks he made more money than Gervonta has, or if he's telling the truth, that the fact that he made more money is ridiculous. Even if he did, what's going on, Tay 215 Philly? Do you understand how ridiculous it is for Terence Crawford to be talking to Gervonta Davis about money? Like, of all it, that's like, dude, you got to be kidding me, man. That's like you somebody got a job, they're working at McDonald's, pushing hard every day, working at McDonald's, right? Getting paid whatever it is, $12, $13 an hour. And you sitting at home on welfare and disability, talking about I make more money than you sitting at home. Yeah, but you ain't doing no work. You know what I mean? You're not doing any work. So Terence says something about his competition. And you're never going to make as much money as me fighting those guys. What? Like, what do you mean? How? I'm going to get into that for a second. What's up, Ruben Langford? I can't believe that. Like, say that he's telling you the truth, that's actually the truth, which I do not believe. And I can tell you why I don't believe that's the truth. I don't believe it. But if it is, yes, I seen when Bud said that. Yeah, man, look. Terence Crawford, I don't think has ever had a fight that has made money. I think he's had one fight in his career that actually made money for somebody other than himself and the guy he was fighting. He's had one. Barbara D said, Bud is feeling himself. Boy got his chest pumped up. I can't stand that ninja. Look, here's the thing. The Madmarov fight lost money. And so what if you beat Israel Madmarov? Errol, no, that lost money. Errol made money. David Avanesyan fight lost a ton of money. And then before that, he was with Bob Arum. And Bob Arum said all his fights with Terence Crawford lost money. So he's literally, what's going on, Trey Skills? He's literally the person that is making his money despite the fact that his events are failing, but yet has enough nerve to talk to somebody that is actually generating revenue and profit for everybody involved. That is a That is but SG said, man almost 40 and just got a payday. No. He's got some paydays now. I'm not saying he's not a wealthy man. I'm not saying he's not a wealthy man. He's going to make $5-6 million fighting guys because he's the one or either the first or the second best fighter in boxing. Killer to Survive said Errol gave Bud a payday if you think about it. Yeah, but why would he be talking about Gervonta, who made more money when he fought Ryan Garcia than Terence did when he fought Errol? A matter of fact, the fight did twice as much, and he had a higher cut of what the fight earned. So at the year that Gervonta beat Ryan is the same year that Errol lost to Terence. So that right there, Gervonta made more money there. And Gervonta Davis made more money in the last 7 or 8 fights that he had when Leonard Ellerby is saying that he's getting 8-figure paydays. Because Bud only had one 8-figure payday. I guess if you count the $10 million that he said that he got in advance for fighting on BLK Prime against David Avanesyan, my understanding is that's closer to 6. And if he did get 6, that's way less than Gervonta gets. And here's something else to boot. If Turkey Al-Ashi could switch Terence Crawford out for Gervonta, he'd do it in a second. Now, Ken Trell said, Abdul Shahid Rauf Wahid. Abdul Wahid said Crawford been delusional for a long time. I mean, these cats been is delusion. I've been delusional. I don't think delusion is contagious unless that is you listen to Blue Blood and Rick Glazier. If you thought I was going to stop firing shots at you people, you out your mind. I don't know what these dudes have said, but you can be deluded when you listen to people that consistently tell you things that are not true or things that are skewed to favor one person or the other. Your boy Mike Coppinger wants to ignore the Ryan fight on purpose. Hold on 1 second. I got a message. I got my phone back. Hey! Thank you so much, man. Joshua Roberts, $10. Hold on, give me a second. I gotta get Cash App on my phone. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, Mike Coppinger be tripping, bro. Oh, and the cult? Yeah. God bless him, though. Give me 1 second. Come on, man. Shit. Hold on a second. All right, it's obviously not working. Give me 1 second, man, so I can pull this Cash App up. Thank you, brother. Big time. Is this old? Trent. Hey, at $1 for I have steel pennies to send you. Oh, for real, Eddie Simmons. That's what's up, man. Yesterday said I have steel pennies to send you. Hey, man, let me know, man, because my wife is really looking for steel pennies. Yeah, it looked like it was Cash App. Maybe it was something else. But it was a $10 holler, babe. Thank you guys so much. It might be Venmo. No, it's Cash Apps. Joshua, and for some reason it's not showing right here, man. My bad. Hold on, those are pending. Joshua Roberts, yes, sir. Thank you so much, brother, for your support. Big time, bro. Thank you so much, man. I don't think you put anything in there either. Much love, brother. Thank you, man. Oh, that's Black Parent. Thank you, brother. Big $10 holler. What's going on, Adrian Molina? I see you got that link to Brunch Boxing. You write a column for those guys or just repping? I just repping. Just repping. I like the dude that runs that, man. He comes by the channel sometimes, man. And he does good news. So yeah, absolutely. I rep Brunch Boxing because I think it's a really good news source, and there's not a lot of really good news sources. There's not a lot of really good news sources. So whenever there is one, I'm gonna do it, man. He is just sad for Crawford. For real, he missed the boat and he can't accept it. It's just sad for Crawford. For real, he missed the boat and he can't accept it. Man, look, Terence Crawford, I don't believe this Turkey Al-Sheikh money. That's my big problem. I have a hard time believing that. Somebody said, oh, by the way, I did watch the Tyson Fury Alexander Usyk fight yesterday after I realized that I had missed it because I was out. Man, Tyson Fury does need to retire. He looked like garbage, man. He looked like a one-trick pony against Alexander Usyk. Lee Jackson in the building. What's good, man? Montez Truth. Yeah, man, everything's good. I can't complain. Word up, yeah, these guys are outrageous. OG Chicken Talk are righteous. OG Chicken Dog brothers. Yeah. Chicken Dog. Yeah, they real for real. They know they get real information. Matt is his name. Matt from Brunch Boxing. Yeah, I pay attention. I read Brunch Boxing. They really do work to get the stories, and I think those guys are better than new media. As a collective, I think they're better than new media on YouTube. Definitely more trustworthy. And those guys, because Twitter is more a platform where you can really speak to executives in the business of boxing, and they would, because it's a lot less time intensive. But no, those are really good guys. So yeah, I put them. I think do I have it up now? Yeah, I got the Brunch Boxing up there because I want cats to go up there and check it out. So now y'all like Gervonta simply because he's feuding with Crawford. Y'all never been the same since Errol lost. Virgin. I think you're telling a lie there. I appreciate you coming in here, but seriously, man. Oh, had Louis Neary on their podcast last night. That's what's up. Thank you, Ace Ostin. Yeah, so if you think that, dude, you're tripping. I don't believe that. I think that Terence Crawford says something to Gervonta. So y'all like Gervonta? I've always liked Gervonta. I am Remy said, big up from Trinidad, Fanon. Keep up the amazing work and happy to see you again. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you, Mr. Remy. Look, Terence Crawford is not on the level of Gervonta Davis, and there is nobody else in boxing that is, with the exception of Canelo Alvarez. That's it. That's all you got. He'd be saying the same thing to Terence Crawford if the media pushed so heavy. He would be saying the same thing to Canelo if he could get away with it. What's dangerous desires bully? What's going on, man? Huge take fan, but he most definitely crossed the line. Period. What? Who crossed the line? Coach Chris? I'm not sure who you're talking about. Who are you referring to having crossed the line? I'm going to put up links earlier this morning, man. It looks like Ryan and Devin are making a rematch with Ryan having to do VADA testing. Look, Tuned In Sports. Ryan Garcia doesn't have to do anything. He ain't got to do nothing that Devin Haney and Devin Haney's teams ask him to do. Hey, Joshua, thank you, man. Joshua Loden, thank you. Who has Gervonta fought that is even close to Errol's level? You just named one person. And I don't know what level Errol was on coming off of a car accident in one fight in 2 years. So I don't know. If you want to say, if you just want to act like that man was the same fighter, cool. You can have Errol Spence. That's one fight. For all I know, Ryan Garcia is there with Errol. For all I know. Because didn't Ryan move up and beat Devin Haney? And wasn't Devin Haney rated higher on the pound-for-pound list than Errol was? I think he is. I think he was. So I think you can call Ryan Garcia win for Gervonta Davis equal to Errol Spence. For all I know, that's the only guy to beat him, right? Do you know somebody else to beat him? Virgin Max, you're going to have to click the link or you're going to have to go away because I don't think that you're a real boxing fan. So here's the link so that you can say it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to dispatch of you, sir. Because you're just talking crazy. You can click the link or you're going to get out of here, okay? Because you're talking crap. A weight drained Ryan, a weight drained Errol. Can I say the same thing? Wasn't Errol weight drained? Errol said that he couldn't make that weight anymore. Errol said himself that he needed to move up. So if you're going to say that Ryan was weight drained, Errol was weight drained too. Mighty convenient that you don't remember that Errol looked like a skeleton during the weigh-in, that he said that he couldn't make that weight anymore. So if you like to click the link, you can click the link. But if you want to compare apples to apples, you have an Errol Spence Jr. that had fought one time in 2 years and definitely looked weight drained versus Ryan Garcia, who didn't even fight at 135. He fought at 136. Gervonta actually gave him a pound. If you want to talk about that, do you remember Terence Crawford saying, hey, Errol, you can come in at 148. You come in at 148. No. Yeah, there's excuses, and what's your excuse for foolishness? Here's the link. Ain't no need for you guys to be cowards. You can click the link and say it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. If you stand behind that proposition, jump up. You got a lot of excuses. Terence Crawford is getting credit for beating Ryan, for beating Errol. I didn't make any excuses. I just clarified the excuse that was made by whatever his name is. That stuff that whoever he said to say who is he beating. Gervonta Davis has fought more people that became champions after the fight than Terence has. Has Terence Crawford ever beaten anybody where that person came back and won a world title afterwards? Please answer that question for me. Has Terence Crawford ever beaten somebody that went on to win a world title? The answer to that, my friend, is no. Amir Khan did not want. Oh, so Amir Khan wind up winning a championship? No, he didn't. Amir Khan got beat up in his very next fight by Kell Brook. So the answer to that is no. So Gervonta beat Pedraza. Pedraza moved up to 135 and became a champion. He beat Rolly Romero, and he beat Rolly Romero, who moved up to become a champion. He fought and beat a 140-pound champion in what's my guy's name, man? Mario Barrios. And Mario Barrios moved and is now the 147-pound champion. So if you want to look at the competition that they fought, it seems like Gervonta actually fought better competition than Terence Crawford has. Dr. Pablo Sled, what up, man? Okay, I'll try to get in there next. I got to go back and give it to you. Tomorrow I'll do it. Virgin Max. How can I help you, Virgin Max?
How's everything, man? How you doing, brother?
I can't complain. How are you?
I'm well, man. Look, you talking to an Errol fan. Like, I like Errol. I just think that since Errol lost, y'all just been making up things about Terence that's just unfair.
What did I do? What did I make up about Terence that's unfair?
Well, talking like Gervonta has fought anybody that's on the level of Errol Spence it's ridiculous.
First of all, let's walk the conversation back.
Absolutely.
Because the conversation was Gervonta Davis and Terence Crawford talking about Gervonta will never make as much money as Terence fighting the guys that he's fighting.
Well,
that's ridiculous.
So he's gonna make money fighting Lamont Roach.
He's already made more money than Terence Crawford fighting Frank Martin, fighting Ryan Garcia. He's made more money in every fight than Terence Crawford has made.
Okay.
It's just not true that Terence Crawford makes more money than Gervonta. He doesn't.
Okay.
So it doesn't. We don't have to get into what their resumes are. But if you want to say, okay, let's do the stats. You take off the best win for both of them. Take off the best one. Take off the worst. Because Terence Crawford didn't sell that Errol's fight, but that was one. But guess who didn't they fight around the same time?
Okay.
Gervonta, the same year in 2022, Gervonta Davis fought Ryan Garcia, and Errol Spence fought Terence Crawford. And Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis sold twice the number of pay-per-views that Errol and Terence did. Okay. So Gervonta fought a lesser name and did twice the numbers than Terence Crawford did. And Terence Crawford was the B-side to Errol in that fight.
Okay, Ryan Garcia is a bigger name, but he's of lesser scale than Errol Spence. People was calling Errol Spence the odd collector. This is after the crash.
That's your opinion, and thank you for your opinion. But the subject is the subject is who is gonna make the money. Okay. It's not whether you think whether you think Errol Spence is a better fighter than Ryan Garcia.
That's not my argument. That was my argument.
Talking to somebody, and you should make that argument to somebody that you shouldn't make that statement to somebody other than me. Okay. Because you were talking to me. And what I said was
so you're more so on who is the more valuable fighter, like who's making more money.
No, what I'm on is Terence Crawford saying something stupid and me telling you that he said something stupid.
So you feel like a man talking about somebody's wife being 380 pounds. Also, too, remember, this is a black man that got 8
Terence
kids.
Crawford, dude,
Hold on.
I'm not gonna let you hold on. Okay. Because what you're doing is you're gonna now sit there and bring up a bunch of stuff that Gervonta said. I'm telling you that the statement Terence Crawford made, where he said, "You'll never make as much money as I do fighting the people you're fighting."
Yo, Gervonta was one who talked about the money first.
What?
Gervonta was the one who brought up money first.
What did Gervonta say about money?
Excuse me?
What did he say? What did Gervonta say about money?
Bro, he said that he makes more money than him.
He does.
That's basically what he said. All right,
does.
but he brought it up first, so obviously
it doesn't matter.
Defend himself. He's gonna defend himself. I'm coming at this
what
from
he used to defend himself was a dumb statement.
I want to come at this from a boxing standpoint.
No,
the money.
No,
so
you're not going to come at it. You're not going to come at it.
We're not talking about boxing no more,
sir. The original point was what my point was, that Terence Crawford is delusional based on that statement he made. That's what I'm talking about. If you want to talk to me and disagree with that statement, fine. But don't pull out another statement and three other statements.
The only statement that I said, the reason why we're on here now, and you said,
let me ask you a question. Who do you think makes more money between Terence Crawford and Gervonta Davis?
I would have to say that Gervonta Davis is.
There you go. So goodbye, Terence Crawford. There you go.
I was talking about,
dude. If do you have a YouTube channel?
Of course, I have a YouTube channel.
You have a YouTube channel. You have 140,000 subscribers.
No, I don't have 140.
So if I told you I have more subscribers to you, and you came back and told me no, I have more subscribers than you do. What else?
Well,
matters?
I have a YouTube channel, but I don't do content on my YouTube.
Sir, it doesn't matter. If I tell you I have more subscribers to my YouTube channel than you do, and then you tell me no, that's not true. You do. I have more than you do, and I say, okay, I've got 140,000. How many do you have?
So,
and then you say, hold on, let me finish.
So this
then
whole
you
thing,
say, listen, I'm going to finish everything that I'm saying.
Go ahead, finish what you
and
got.
then you tell me, oh, I've got 30,000 subscribers. It is an objective fact that I have more subscribers than you do. So the fact that you told me that you had more, knowing you had less, that affects your credibility. And if you really believed what you said, it would make me suspect that you're delusional.
But you're talking about
that's the same situation. Okay. No, I'm talking about the fact that Gervonta Davis has been making over $10 million a fight since before he came to lightweight. He's been making over $10 million a fight for at least the last 6 years.
Okay, and then you also have to understand that Terence Crawford, he also mentioned investments. I don't know what's in these
He
brothers'
said,
pockets.
make more. You will never make more money fighting these guys. He's talking about making money in a fight. He's not talking about how much money he's making by investing antique coins.
He said invest in antique coins.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if I said, look, I got more money than you, because I probably do. If I tell you I have more money than you, and you say, oh, or I make more money off YouTube than you, and you say, oh, no, you don't. And I say, okay, I make X amount of money on YouTube. And then you say, well, I make all this money because I've got 15 properties.
Let me roll it back just a little bit, because I don't want you to misunderstand what I'm saying. What I commented in there, and the reason why we're on here is because I said that Gervonta has never fought anybody on Errol's level.
That is not why you came on here. You came on here because
that's the first comment that I said. Remember, that's the first.
I responded to you because you said, "Oh, now you like Errol. Now you're
Now I said now y'all like Gervonta because he's feuding with Crawford. And then I said y'all haven't been the same since the Errol loss. We sort of.
And why are you so you didn't mean to talk to me then?
I was talking to people in the comments.
Did you talk to me or did you not talk to me about how much money Terence Crawford made versus Gervonta?
No.
Yes, you did. Don't try to change, bro. Don't try to change the subject on me.
Wait, you said how much Errol made?
Look, man, we're gonna get this. We're gonna stop this because you're trying to move
how much Errol made versus Gervonta?
When
did I say Errol made more versus Gervonta?
You are going to try to move this conversation all over the place. We will start at ground one.
Go ahead. No problem.
I am telling you that Terence Crawford is not telling the truth when he said he makes more money than Gervonta Davis. And it's ridiculous for him to say fighting the guys that you're fighting because he's implying that he consistently fights better fighters than Gervonta does, which is not true.
No, now that's facts. All right. If you want to talk about the money, fine, but he does fight better people than Gervonta.
Okay, who? Who did he fight last fight? Who did he fight last fight?
Mazurmov. What Mazurmov?
So, okay, and then he fought Frank Martin. What's the difference?
What, bro? Mazurmov is about to knock Virgil Ortiz clean out.
Dude, what is the difference? Dude, you had never seen Ismail Madmarov fight more than maybe 1-2 times. Frank Martin is one of the best lightweights, dude. You don't act like you were out here talking, swinging a bandwagon. You were not. Bro, if I would have asked you a year ago who Ismail Madmarov was, you wouldn't know.
Okay, if somebody would have asked somebody who Karen Chukadasian was, nobody would have known.
Karen Kukadasian, exactly. Nobody would have known who he was.
Nobody would have known him. But that don't
and ain't nobody acting like Karen. Excuse me. And nobody's acting like Karen Kukadasian, like Karen Kukadasian's Terence Crawford.
No. Okay? I'm saying that nobody would have known who Karen was, but that don't mean that he's not a great fighter. He showed that he's a good fighter.
Then you can tell you that Frank Martin is a great fighter too.
Nobody said that Frank is not a good fighter.
Then we're comparing Karen Kukadasian to Frank Martin. That's the same to me. Or I'm not to Madmarov.
We're comparing Madmarov. We're comparing
Madmarov, and Frank Martin. In my book, about what and what.
Moving up in weight, moving up to 154. Moving up,
dude. Is guy's a fighter? Or he's not a fiiter.
Bro,
is he a good fighter or not? Or is it the weight class?
Fighting Madmarov.
Bro, will you get a standard, please?
What?
Gervonta Davis moved up from 130 to 135. He's considerably smaller than almost everybody at that weight class.
Bro, don't know. Listen, okay. I'm not going to make this about...
Dude, I'm going to bring it back to the original topic.
Go ahead.
Terence Crawford does not make more money than Gervonta Davis.
Now,
he doesn't. And so therefore... Therefore,
let me say what we agree.
No,
I want to say what
I'm
we
not
agree.
going to let you say shit in the middle of my sentence. No, I'm going to complete my sentence.
Complete your sentence. Go ahead.
There's no way. Terence Crawford said he makes more money than Gervonta Davis. That's wrong. So therefore, the second part of his statement, stop talking or I'm going to throw you out. The second part of his statement is therefore not true because he said you won't do it unless you fighting these guys. He's already making more money than Terence Crawford is. So he can fight whoever he wants to and make more money than Terence Crawford.
That's bullshit.
Why you figure that?
You think somebody could fight? Why you think that? First of all, why you think Canelo?
Dude,
why
he
do you
made
think
over
that
10 million.
Canelo,
Dude, he made over $10 million fighting Hector Garcia.
Bro, you think that people are gonna keep on falling for that bullshit?
Yes.
Okay, now, so who wants to listen? We already established that nobody wants to fucking watch the Lamont Roach fight. There's a reason why Canelo.
No, we didn't establish that horse shit. What?
You want to watch that fight?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, I do.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, I do.
Get the fuck out of here, for now.
Yes,
You're
I
a liar,
do.
bro.
And you
I
tell me to get the fuck one more time. And you tell me to get the fuck one more time. You getting the fuck.
Listen.
I already. You asked my question.
How many times have I?
Dude, you asked a question. I gave you the answer. Yes,
Bro,
I want to see the Lamont Roach fight.
Come on, bro. More than the Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta fight?
What different, dude? Pick a question. Yes, I want to see the fight. That is not the mean that's the only person I want to see him fight.
Let's put it this way. Instead of going.
Go away. Travis Bright, how can I help you? Travis Bright, how can I help you?
Brother Fanon.
Yeah, what's good, sir?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, man? I want to tell you I appreciate everything you're doing for the boxing community. My blessing.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. I wanted to tell you, man, don't even worry about, man, all they come up here, man, hating on you, man, talking down to you, talking crazy to you, know what I'm talking about? I just want to tell you, man, keep going, man. And you know, with the Tank and Crawford thing, man, you dead on with that, man. And you know, you was talking about the weight classes and all that type stuff, man. And you know, I respect that. Was do you know the weight of my nuts?
Do I know the weight of your nuts? I'll ask your boyfriend. Do I know the weight of my nuts? That was so clever. Yay, man. I mean, I hope you didn't. Bro, you could have pulled that off better, dog. You really could have pulled that off better. Being polite and then all of a sudden, can you tell me the size of my nut? No, dude, ask your boyfriend, bro. Ask Harvey. Hey, how convenient these dudes keep missing that Terence Crawford's mentioned Tank's family first. Tank didn't say shit about him unprovoked. Also, Bud came starting the whole thing. These dudes love being disingenuous. Look, let me tell you, man. Hey, what's up, Dallas Roguemore? I read the whole thing, and thank you, Brianna Lewis. And I don't really care who started what. Whenever you say some shit that's ridiculous, I'm going to point out that you said something is ridiculous. I don't know. I don't doubt that Tank would say something crazy to Terence Crawford, but guess what? Unless Gervonta Davis actually has a fight, 99 out of 100 of those things start with somebody saying something about Gervonta. Tank said that, then deleted first. I mean, it is what it is. Look, man, I don't really care. I don't know how they do it, man. These dudes be on them dudes, man. Thank you. Hey, man, thank you so much. Phenomenal show with the big support. Mr. Tell It Like It Is said, lies, you don't want to touch it. We Tank support any fight. It's you bums. Lies, you don't want to watch it. We support Tank any fight. It's you bums. Look, man, I'm telling you, I want to see the Lamont Roach fight. I'll be back on chat. Hey, man, that's fine. You be back in the chat, bro. But you got to stop switching up topics for me. I was very clear about what I said. I was only talking about those two things. The fact that Terence acts like he makes more money, which, dude, if he does, is ridiculous. The only reason he would make more money than Terence, the only reason he would make more money than Gervonta is if Turkey Al-Sheikh was grabbing other people's money and setting it on fire. And that is not something that you want to brag about. Yeah, I keep suckering a bunch of dudes and paying me more money, and they keep losing money, but they keep having to work with me because I keep winning the fights. So, you know, nobody gets to make any money with me, but hey, I get my money. That's Bud's attitude, man. If you like that attitude, cool. I'm not particularly a fan of that attitude. And hey, man, and I buy all his fights. Bud is the one who made the statement about him. Tank never said Bud name specifically. Okay. Yeah, man, look, bro. Honestly, Bud's an asshole. I'm just going to be straight. Bud's an asshole. He's a great fighter, but he's an asshole. Man, thank you, brother, so much for the $5 holler. My guy, Rig. I'm gonna assume that you meant to put those as a bracket under Rig. La Riggy or something like that. Oh, Dane, I hung up on him, bro. I can't do that. Tank Madmarov does at least 300K. Look, Tank's fights make money. Tank's fights actually make people money. Terence Crawford's fights lose people money. It's the end of the conversation, bro. It's just the end of the conversation. The show said, Fanon, do you think it's over for Spence? No, I'm thinking he's about to go. He's sitting his time out trying to get his body right. Lee Munsamy said, why you hate on Bud so much? Because Bud says a bunch of dumb shit. What you want me to say? He says dumb shit. If you said dumb shit, I would point out you saying dumb shit too. Matter of fact, the rest of this whole conversation, if I say something that is absolutely dumb, please point it out. I don't have any problems telling somebody when they're saying some shit that's dumb. The only way that Terence Crawford makes more money than Gervonta is if people are burning money. That's not a good look. That's like saying, yeah, I got more money than you. My daddy left me 10 million. Yeah, your daddy left you 10 million, but I earned my 10 million. It's a different feeling, man. It's a different feeling. Tack says because PBC starved people for real fights. Look, man, Tag has nothing to do with the topic. Anybody can post a picture of Bud even being there with Turkey. He didn't have shit you do with it. He just felt he needed to say something of how y'all playing victim for him. Who was that? Almost sold out crowd and pay-per-view sales say exactly. Hold on one second. When is this fight, man? Come on, man. I gotta hold on. March 1st. Let's get it. Oh, is the fight canceled? I don't know. What is going on, bro, with this fight? Nope, it's up on Barclays Center. It's a Barclays Center on March 1st. Man, I think I might go, bro. Man, I might have to go, man, to New York. Whack ass New York. Ooh, what can I get these? I love how they reasonably fucking price tickets. No way. Okay. Ooh, just as I said that, up it goes to 2 G's. I can't do it. I gotta figure out how I can get in that mug. 2 G's without Turkey. Where would Bud's career be? At the PBC, making good money. He'd be with the PBC making good money. That's what I think. Nobody's hating on Bud. Seriously, man, I'm so tired of you guys calling me a hater for everything that I say. Whatever, you can call me a hater if you want. I think that shit is stupid. What he said. PBC has been willing to make fights their whole existence. They're just not willing to overpay you for them. Like AB said, PBC will pay you, but you have to fight Godzilla. I mean, honestly, that's the way it should be. I think that's the way it should be. Bud was intentionally being disrespectful. Bud stays disrespectful. Bud stays disrespectful. Tag was talking about Turkey and Bud got butthurt and jumped in for him. Gotta kill the messenger if you're talking stupid. I mean, look. What is this? Hey, Fanon should be a new member of the Silver Fox Gray looking. Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Man, look. Bud stays saying dumb shit. I'm not holding any punches anymore. I'm sorry. Y'all get on my nerves too much. Y'all be lying, and you know who I'm talking about, trying to tear that boy down. Can we just watch Gervonta Davis fight and just see if you enjoy the fight? I hate to break it to you. His fights are enjoyable to watch. So a lot of people that don't talk about boxing on YouTube and don't talk about it on Twitter, go to the fights. Because with Gervonta, you're guaranteed to get an exciting fight. Terence Crawford, you're guaranteed to get an exciting fight as well. I have to say. I heard WBO. Yeah, I heard that. Yep. I heard WBO won't sanction Errol, Spence, and Errol and Sebastian due to Errol and activity. Yeah, they're going to make some bullshit up. But you knew that. The WBO doesn't want a PBC fighter to have their belt. Richard Perez said, Bill looking lush for 9. Thank you, man. Beard gang. Yeah, because you know what I did? I actually went to a barber. I spent the money. Hey, man, thank you, Mr. Lumbahongo. Anyway, here's somebody else want to rap. Please don't ask me what your nuts weigh, bro. Okay? It's not funny. It's not funny. This tank, what is this? This tank wouldn't be anywhere without Floyd. Thing is weird. No, seriously, he owes Floyd a lot. How many fighters were signed in TMT and didn't do shit in their career, off or left? Being signed by weather doesn't guarantee success. No, it doesn't, SG. It doesn't guarantee success. That's for sure. It definitely does not, but it helps a lot. No joke. You cannot dismiss how important Floyd Mayweather Jr. is to the development of to Gervonta Davis. Hey, my guy, hold on one second. He said, Bud, Bud loves them international gangsters, ain't it? Yeah, he do. I don't know why they soft as man, whatever, man. Don't get me started on these butter soft ass people. Butter soft, man. That dude named Dave, what up, man? Said, welcome back to the grind. Yes, sir, man. I'm on that grind. This is fun, though, bro. Look, dude, I'm not. Hey, gotta hear these takes on Spence, man. First of all, he said that he could go away for 2 years, get on steroids, cycle off, and come back killing people. Do it. Do it, Errol. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Juice. Dog, I'm so sick of this fake juicing because you know these dudes is juicing, man. You know they're juicing. We all know they're juicing. The only question is who's doing the juicing. Nobody wants to look at the most suspect people. Well, let me take that back. Yeah, Errol is an Saul's got him. Saul's got what? That juice. Hey, is Diva Haney fighting on BOK Prime? Hey, man, he better fight on BOK Prime. I don't know what Devin's going to do, bro. I think it's so hard for Devin to take a... He just built him up way too high, man. Broken Dangerous. Man, much love. Salute to you, bro. Welcome back, Phenom. These YouTube streets been missing you. What's your take on this Haney-Garcia rematch? I want to see it. I want to see that rematch is my take on it. I want to see it. Oh, Canelo is juicing. Is it that Norman Sr. is fighting or Junior? I have no idea. Am I okay with Ryan being on PEDs? Yes, I am. I'm 100% fine with it. I don't care. I don't care. What do I care? Now, if he gets caught for steroids, he needs to be suspended. I'm telling you, I am neutral to the subject. If you get caught, your ass need to get suspended. But you guys are juicing. You don't care about Victor Conte. You don't care about what Victor Conte is most likely doing. You don't care if Bud is like the number one dude. Bud is like the number one suspect for steroids. Because everything that he does screams juice. It screams it. Like everything that somebody gets from juicing, Bud gets from Victor Conte. Oh, he's supposed to be boxing Greg Hackett. Oh, that's what's up. Thank you, Scott Miller. Appreciate you. Like literally everything that points to steroids points right at Terence Crawford. But he's never going to pop dirty because he's with Victor Conte. Now, he may not be dirty, but that's why I'm telling you, I don't care. Just don't get caught. I don't care anymore. Just don't get caught. Because if you get caught, that's your ass. That's what I think. Because I know these boys are juicing, bro. I sat there and watched so many. There's not this many grown white men with acne on their back like that. Like, for real. You're 50, you're 25 years old, you're 30 years old. Why do you have acne all up and down your back? Why is it so bumped up? E-Money, thank you for the $5 holler, brother. E-Money, thank you for that $5 holler, brother. Thank you, man. Big time Cash App. Thank you, sir. Turning into an X-Men. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I mean, if Broken Glass, Errol was on juice too. If you think so, he doesn't look like he's juicing to me. But if you think so, nah, he's not going to move up. Elaborate above juices. Where are you getting this info? I'm not going to elaborate anything to you, son. You need to listen, go talk to somebody else other than me. Because you don't listen to what I said. You don't listen very well. You just want to argue. I didn't say Bud was on steroids. I said everything that he does points to it. There you go. Putting on that much muscle, moving up that many weight classes, and your power increasing as you go up. That is a telltale sign for a juicer. Now, he did start at 140 and he squeezed to 135 and then went to 140. But at 147 and 154, if he's still cracking like that, it could be natural with him. It could just be that's what he is. But in the world where you know that 90% of the people, what did Tyson Fury say? 99% of boxers are on something. Well, God dog, he's got to be the one. He's got to be part of the 1% that doesn't. And he has to have all the benefits of that the 99% that are juicing get. Those numbers seem funny to me. I'm telling you, the numbers seem funny to me. I mean, dude, come on, man. Most people move up weight, do not gain strength. They're not gaining strength in their fourth weight class. Unless you're doing what? Juicing. So, and you know 99% are juicing. So if there's literally if there's 100 people, there's only going to be one person that's clean. And you're telling me that one person that's clean is going to be at the top of the sport, knocking people out and doing the exact same thing that the juicers are? Bevo TV, what's going on, man?
What's going on, man? Glad to see.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. You chopped up for a second. I'm good, man. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good, man. You look good. I'm glad you got the rest, man. But I just wanted to ask you, man, when it comes to your boy, Bud, is it normal for a guy to always be this like rude and crude and he's winning? I've never seen this before in boxing. Usually when you finally win, you show some type of joy. I mean,
like Larry Holmes. Yeah,
I've never seen a guy like
not unusual.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just never seen a dude win. It's like he almost bad.
Larry Holmes. Go watch Larry Holmes. He's got a Larry Holmes argument. Because Bud thinks he's better than everybody in the ring. That means that everybody should love him. And I think he really thrives on confrontation. Like, he's probably not somebody that you get along well if you compliment him too much. But if you have an issue with him, then he can focus everything on disliking somebody and give himself the energy to work out. I mean, I think that may be somewhere. And that's Mayweather's like that too. Floyd Tuned in Sports said Mayweather would do that a lot too.
Yeah, it's just funny to see. I get why Larry Holmes was like that. I was reading Carl King's book. I didn't realize Don King was so cold, man. He's pretty cold, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty cold, man. But I ain't want nothing, man. I just wanted to say good to see you, man. Glad you're doing well, man.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Thank you, Bevo. You got to do a show together one time.
Oh, yeah, I'm waiting on you, man. You know, you the man. You got the best hand.
Hey, man, next time I'm gonna start calling these fights. So, man, I want to get 2-3 people to watch the fights and talk about the fights with me. So you're more than welcome, Bevo.
Oh, we'll do that, man. I appreciate you, Martin. Take care, brother.
All right, man, for sure. Peace. All snack wraps. Yes, everybody with snack. Everybody with Victor Conte is suspect off the top. It's, in my opinion, it's your suspect right off the top. Right off the top. You're suspect. What's up with the Rise podcast? Hey, Rise, my bank information got changed, so I gotta renew my membership to your channel. I still need my Gervonta glove. You hear me, Rise? I need that Gervonta glove though. Do I gotta send you the glove? I'll send the glove. I'll send the glove to Upton. What up, Thomas Hill? How you doing? Man, hit the link, bro. Hit the link, man. I ain't heard from you, or I ain't heard from my guy Daryl either. But is the fight? So I hope they do make that fight, man. I hope Terence Crawford wins that fight. Kevin Grant said, "We can't hear you. Can you guys hear me? Because my light says you can hear me. Why would you be with someone who got caught cheating and you have them giving you something? It's because you want to be able to have all the benefits of it. Snack equals can't beat them, join them. Nah, man, for real, man. I just get tired of this. I get tired of the suspect shit. Thomas Hill, what up, man?
Hey, good morning, man. Happy New Year to you, too.
Man, Happy New Year to you, brother. Good to see you. I mean, good to speak with you,
man.
Real
good to see you. You looking good, too, bro. You looking real good, man.
I put on a couple pounds, man. I'm going to try to get off of them, but I do think that my weight around this weight looks better in the face. But appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man. And popping collars, too. I'm going to try to get Daryl to get in so he can call. I know, after he, unfortunately,
lost his mother.
Lost his mom. It hit him hard. It hit him real hard. And,
yeah, man.
He needed some time away. Him and his brother went and hit their bucket list and things like that. But he said he was coming back around. So I'm going to tell him that you asked about him, man, because he absolutely loves your show, man. So he can get on.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Quick. Yeah, good guy, man. Real good guy, bro. Got nothing but love for him, man.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you back, though, man. The space was void for a long time with you gone.
Hey, man, y'all got to get them lies in, man. Y'all needed to sit there and listen to these people tell them stories.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know I haven't seen my guy. Who's my guy? Big Dog Willie. Big Dog Willie going to come through here in a little while. I got to be right behind you, bro.
Big Dog. Okay, for sure. Well, hey, good to see you back. I'm going to pull off so you can go and let somebody else go on and hit this.
All right, brother. Get back with you, man.
For sure.
What's going on, Jihad Mitchell? What's going on, man?
For now, what's going on? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
I'm just tuning in, but I just came in when you were saying that you think I ain't gonna say you said you think Crawford is on steroids, but you said all the things point to it. Do you think you really think his strength is like carrying, is like going up divisions with him?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the thing, look, let me do the two things, bro.
Far, so
let me say two things. One thing is, I think that he's a natural, that he really does have very natural power. I went back and watched a lot of fights that he had at 140, and even a couple ones that didn't go the distance. When he was connecting with them people at the end of his punches, he very likely could have got those guys out of there. I do think 140 and 147, I think that he's very strong. I do think that he's powerful, but I do think that, yeah, there's a possibility with him being with Victor Conte and really training and taking Snack. With Snack itself, I really think it's the timing of I think the reason that those fighters don't, I think there's a high likelihood that the reason that Snack fighters don't pop dirty is because Victor Conte has access to their testing schedules. So like you have Shane Mosley, for example, was with Victor Conte, and Victor Conte doped him without telling him. I think he said he gave him the clear. And so it was years later that Shane Mosley said, yeah, I only worked with Victor Conte once. He said that he was giving me this clear and it would pass the test and there was no problem. So he fought. He got through the fight. Shane Mosley got through the fight. And it was only years later that Victor Conte, when he was on the stand, said that he gave Shane Mosley something illegal. So it could very well be the case that VADA is products that are illegal. But because Victor Conte knows the scheduling, he can put you on and take you off so that you never fail the test. Because that's the expertise that Victor Conte has.
Let me say one thing. Do you think?
So that's but just before you do, that's why I'm saying that I believe that it's just Victor Conte is highly suspect.
Do you think his physique has anything to do with that? Because it's like he's a thin guy, but as we all can see, he hit real hard. But so does Deontay Wilder. He's very thin, but he punches very hard too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not basing it just based off his strength or his physique. I'm telling you that I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. But working with Victor Conte and continuing to move up these weight classes, honestly, man, it's like, do you remember that fight with Knockout Boxing? Welcome back to community. Miss you. Hope you enjoyed your time off. Thank you, Knockout Boxing 86 TV. I really did, man. I really enjoyed my time off. Yeah, I lost my train of thought, man. But just like I said, I just don't believe. It's just highly suspect with Victor Conte. And since so many people are on it, he is gaining power as he's moving up. And that's just something that Victor Conte would get you when he was putting people on the clear and the cream, whatever those performance enhancers are actually called. So if he did it before and these people are telling you that he didn't know that they were doping, they thought what they were using was legal, only to find out later that it was illegal, then what's to stopping Victor Conte from doing the same thing to Devin Haney and Terence Crawford, knowing what their scheduled testing is going to be, putting them on stuff and taking them off in a way that won't show up on the test. And then voila, 5 years, 6 years pops up, somebody files a case against Victor Conte, and then Victor Conte comes out and rats again and says, yeah, well, I did it with Devin, I did it with Terence, I did it with this guy, I did it with that guy, I did it with this guy and that guy. I mean, if history repeats itself, that's dangerous.
Now? You don't think he learned his lesson during his federal time? You don't think there's no way he could be legit and giving these fighters supplements that's legal?
Of course, there is a way. Like, yes, there's a way he could just not do it, but wouldn't you? But he's working in the same field, working with the same people. If you had somebody that went to jail for selling keys of cocaine, and then they come out and they say, okay, I'm reformed, but then you see him working with the same people he was working with before, going to the same places he was going to before. He's now just not keeping it on his body. He's got a mule. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you judge people's past. You judge people's potential based off their past. And why wouldn't Terence Crawford, and I don't like to ask these questions, but there's a lot of people that can do what Victor Conte does. If all they're talking about is nutrition, it's not like he's not a dietitian.
I'm saying maybe he's just real good at what he do.
Okay, so yeah, maybe he did. Maybe he did.
Past, besides the illegal stuff, or even with the illegal stuff, he good at what he do. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he ain't doing no legal stuff no more.
Maybe not.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Hey, I'm asking you a question though. Hey man, if it was something like messing with little kids, you wouldn't let him work in a kindergarten, would you?
Oh no, you want it done.
You want it done. So it's like, hey man, he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar in sports, but he right back in sports.
Yeah. But see, I can't. Well, you ain't say he was. You just giving your thoughts. So
look, well, Errol said that. Look, man, these guys will be out for 2 years, building their bodies up and come back, right?
I tell you what. How do these fights is now? It's like these fighters fighting once a year. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe they trying to get off stuff. So maybe that's why they ain't fighting as often as we used to see.
That and that ridiculous amount of money they be making.
Yeah, but all right, let me get out of here for now. Nice talking.
All right, man, get back, Mr. Mitchell.
I like the chains too. I like the chains.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, my son got me 2. I picked up 2. I get good prices on platinum and silver and gold.
All right, for now, have a good one.
All right, bro. Get back.
All right.
1 second. Yeah, man, I'm so glad I'm back to work, bro. What's going on, man? LL Music TV says, Salute Fanon, good to see you back. Thank you, man. It's great to be back. Thank you, sir, for that $10 holler. My guy, Dion G, said, good morning. I'm glad to see you back. Missed these morning boxing talks. Been sub for years. Love your channel. Thank you, Dion. Man, it means a lot, man, because I need your support. I need your support. Windy City Assassin said, Victor Conte is no certified physician. He's a musician. Exactly, bro. You could find a pharmacist or some shit to do that. Like, is he a pharmacist? Like, I think pharmacists, can't pharmacists mix up a batch for you? Do you think Fundora will betray PBC and go get a turkey payday? I don't think it's a matter of betrayal. If there's a turkey payday, Al Heyman is probably gonna let him go. I've never known Al Heyman to get in the way of fighters associated with him making a lot of money. If they can't offer him something better. But I don't know. I don't know what Sebastian Fundora is going to do. I think Sebastian Fundora is going to do whatever is the best for him, you know? Gary Shaw, what up, man? Hope you're doing well. Frequent Flyer. Yeah, and His Excellency is just a YouTuber. Nobody is just a YouTuber, Frequent Flyer. But I would say it, but it's a little bit much. He's broke. Okay? Dude. Turkey Al-Sheikh, I've got relatives with more money than Turkey Al-Sheikh. A lot of them to boot. So I don't get where you think he's playing with somebody else's money. That's what he's doing. He's just playing with somebody else's money. The Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia. That's somebody else's money. That's not his money. Honestly, man, I don't get why you guys are so amped up on an administrator. He's an administrator. You know what I mean? Do you like get all, man, you guys can't even tell me what the name, who's the head of the IRS? You know what I mean? It's like you a general in the military is able to spend $300 million a year on weapons, right? But it's not his money, is it? He's just a part of the process. You know what I mean? Julius Williamson, you're a coward and will never click the link. Julius Williamson, not in your life. Joseph Jackson. This is gonna, I'm suspect on Joseph. How can I help you?
What's up, Fanon? Salute.
Salute.
All right, with this snack stuff in Nevada and all that, like saying he got access to his testing, like he don't. Like everything is done with VADA. Everything they do is called through a third party. Like they don't even touch anything. So you saying that he has access to this and that, he don't have access to nothing.
Who doesn't have access to nothing?
Victor Conte.
You sure?
Yes.
Then how did he get the documents? Then how did he know what Ryan Garcia tested at?
Because VADA posted it.
No, he posted it.
Oh, VADA posted it too.
No, VADA does not post results. They send the results to the commission and they send the results to the fighters.
Oh,
they do not.
Okay. You
they
talking
don't
about
post them.
You talking about when he did the numbers and all that? Well, he got
How
it from
would he
Ryan
know?
Lawyer.
How would he
got
know?
it from Ryan Lawyer, and he said if that was
no, that was way no
about the leverage.
No.
He said he still would be over the limit.
So, no. You're confusing this whole topic up, and I don't even know where to begin to straighten you out. Victor Conte is constantly signing people up to VADA for 24/7. He founded VADA.
He did not found it VADA.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. Can you show proof that he founded VADA?
Sir, he was the one who created the idea of VADA.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He
did not. They asked him. All they did was ask him for tips and clues
wrong.
to catch
drug wrong.
You're not showing no proof that.
Dude, neither are you.
VADA.
Where's your proof?
You're saying that he owns.
Where's your proof?
It should be on the line.
Look, dude, if you want me to sit here and conversation I'm having with you, and you think that I'm got sitting in some shelf a piece of paper to show you as soon as you show up and ask a question, I don't have it like that. I don't have every piece of information I've ever learned sit there so I can pull it out of a file cabinet and it's sitting in your face. Victor Conte himself said that VADA was his idea. He went to Margaret Goodman and suggested the idea. He connected Margaret Goodman with WADA with the World Anti-Doping Agency to do the tests. All of VADA was a brainchild of Victor Conte. It was his
VADA
brainchild.
Do the testing then? If that's the case, what? I want you to. What's the chain of custody then? Like, do they even test?
Do you know the answer to the question?
No. What are you talking about?
Are you asking me a question that you know the answer to, or one that you want me to give the answer to?
I know the answer.
What's the chain of then what is the chain of custody?
I know VADA, they don't touch nothing. They call a third party out to
what do they do? What do they do?
I'm trying to explain it. You keep interrupting me. They call a third party to get the pee from them. They watch them pee. They watch them lock it up. Watch them do everything. Then that party watch them mail it off. They watch the fighter mail it off. The fighter mails it off.
You're making shit up.
No, I'm not.
You're telling me that the fighter themselves zips it up and sends it off. The fighter sends it off?
Yes.
You're lying. That's wrong.
I'm lying.
The person that collects it takes it.
They don't collect nothing. They don't touch nothing when they.
You're telling me so
the fighter package everything. They're not touching anything. They're not touching nothing.
You think
they're just watching.
Dude, you listen. This is how it works, bro. You're wrong. VADA is selected as a testing agency for a fight. VADA then schedules the tests, and they go to WADA, and WADA representatives go pick up the sample.
So how do they go get the test in?
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to throw you out because I don't have enough time. I'm not interested in talking to people that act like they know something but don't.
No, I do know something.
There's no way that a fighter himself is sending in a urine sample straight to WADA. No, they're not. Somebody collects it and takes it with them. The fighter doesn't do anything but pee.
So you say he don't do nothing but pee. So who closes up the stuff?
Sir, have you ever taken a drug test?
Yes, and they don't touch nothing.
So in the drug test that you take, they do the following. They ask you, oh, you need a drug test? Urology. Okay, come back and pee. You open the door, somebody looks at you pee, and then they close the little
They
lid.
do not close it. That's where you're wrong at.
Excuse me, I just took a piss test. You come in, you pee.
You close it yourself.
Dude, will you listen? I just said you close it yourself. You pee.
You said
will you listen or get on? Either listen or go somewhere. You pee, you cover it with a little cap, and you hand it to the guy, and they go test it. That's the same thing that happens during a WADA urinalysis. They give you a cup, you pee it, you see it, seal it, you give it to them, they seal it, then they send it to the testing pace. What you're claiming is that somebody I take my own urine, I close it, and then I send it off to the testing facility. No, I don't.
They
the
do,
person that gave me the
close
cup
their own stuff.
Anyway, so since I'm done talking to you about that.
How are you done?
Because I'm done talking about it, dude. You don't understand.
You done talking about it because you don't. Your narrative.
Shut up. VADA does not test. The only thing that they do is they schedule. That's the only thing they do. They schedule the testing. So, Victor, do you know how Victor Conte got over on people when he was with Balco? Do you know how he was able to cheat Balco? Able to cheat.
But you explain it.
I'm going to ask you, do you know how he was able to beat tests with Balco?
Yes, everybody watched the documentary.
How? How was he able to do it?
The clear?
No, it's the scheduling, sir. He knew the schedule that Balco was going to be testing on. Since he knew the schedule, he knew when
he know the schedule that Balco
knows the schedule, just like any inside person would know a schedule. It's a schedule that you put on a piece of paper.
A schedule for random drug testing?
Yes. It's random. It's random to the fighter. It's not random to VADA. VADA knows when they're going to go test because VADA has to work with WADA to go send them out. They don't just pop up today and say, hey, we're going to test you today. No, they've got that shit mapped out. You just don't know when they're going. They have to do it because WADA has to keep a schedule and VADA has to work a schedule. No, the tests are not random to VADA. VADA knows when they're sending it. It's only random to the fighter. The fighter is like, you don't give the fighter, oh, you're going to get tested on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That would not be.
Listen, not rent. Okay.
Listen. If I tell you,
you're explaining it way wrong.
Jesus, you guys are slow as fucking slow.
Nah, you don't. It's
okay. Let's do a test. Okay. If I wanted, you want to drug test me, right? And you then, but you have 15 other people to test that week. Wouldn't you have to come up with a schedule to make sure that you have people going where you need them to go?
That's the third party who comes up with.
Wouldn't you also need? Excuse me.
Not
wouldn't you need a schedule?
The third party comes up.
Wouldn't you need a schedule?
The third party. Stop saying.
Answer the question.
Say it right.
Wouldn't you need a schedule?
The third party comes up with the schedule.
Wouldn't you need to use the schedule?
The third party comes up with
the schedule. The third party comes up with the schedule?
Yes, they're the one who's
WADA, excuse me. WADA comes up with the schedule?
No. What are you talking about? WADA.
WADA is the third party.
WADA does the testing.
No. WADA does the collecting. WADA
does the testing.
Fucking
that's
idiot.
it.
Shut up, bro. WADA does the testing and the collection. WADA does the collection.
No, they do not.
Who does the collection?
WADA gets sent.
Who does the collection?
A third party that VADA hires.
What's the name of the third party?
I don't know. It's not WADA.
Then shut up and go away. I can't keep doing that with you. You absolutely have to schedule. When you have that many people, WADA has to work on a schedule. So WADA is going to set a schedule. And it's random to the boxer because the boxer doesn't know what date it is. Right? They don't know what date it is. So they sit around and then they get 2 hours notice. We got to test you, but WADA does the testing. You guys are some morons. I'm not pushing false information. This is what, dude, Victor Conte says VADA does not collect any samples. He outsources it to WADA. WADA may have some 1099 that they send, but that 1099 is still working for WADA, and you still have to have the schedule. I mean, I just don't understand why you think you can have 15, you don't even know how many people WADA are testing. They may say, look, I've only got this time, pick which ones for which fighters. And then VADA could be like, okay, we'll use this one, and this one. But it doesn't matter. Everything that VADA knows, that Margaret Goodman knows, that he can get that from Margaret Goodman. I got money. This dude is a tether? Probably. Like, you guys just, come on, let's not be slow with it, okay? Let's not be slow with it. Some things we can actually fill in the blanks, okay? This man said to me, yeah, you're out of here, bro. Yeah, you're good. Goodbye. Hey, thank you, bro. You guys are some serious, dude, please stop being stupid. Phenomenal Noob said he's the co-founder of VADA, dude. He said it multiple times. Look, man, these guys are on that blue blood shit. The past is subject to change. Yeah. I can't, you know what? I can't resist it because y'all thought that was the reason I took a break. No, it was not. So they're going to tell him when my test will be, so I have to clean my system. Hell no, dummy. Look, dude, if you know the timing, if you could be paying people to give you the timing of the test, as long as you know who the people are, and you don't even know, he may have gotten the people hired to do it. Everything is subject to change. Yeah, the past is subject to change. No, it's not, bro. How about you just wait till you stop? How about you wait until it stops changing? If VADA does Windy City, if VADA does the collection then Vada knows the schedule. There you go. Because Vada's definitely got to schedule it. They don't wake up in the morning and who's going to make it random? Martin, watch one of your favorite people on here from Philadelphia. They've been talking mad shit about you on Blues Channel. Now I see him on here this morning like he's happy you're back. I don't care. Doesn't make a difference to me, man. Go away. It's a good way to siphon off your bullshit. Hey, Martin, yeah, you know what it is. Dude, I could care less if what somebody says on somebody else's channel about me. It doesn't matter, man. Nobody's using it. Very few people are actually even using their real names on here. Dude, I got a problem with the dude, but whatever, man. Y'all just out here, whatever, man. Even Bill knows how it works. Honestly, Thomas Hill, I think it's Water that does the collection. Because I'm sure Victor Conte said that they don't touch it. They said Vada doesn't touch the collection. They don't touch it. So they're saying they said they're not in the chain of custody. Devin literally just showed Vada in the UK taking his samples. Vada but that doesn't mean Vada, dude, you don't know whether or not that is actually Vada testing him or not, just because he saw him. He signed up for Vada testing, but that's more than likely a WADA agent that's collecting it. What's wrong with you guys? Do you realize that you can eat a hamburger and put ketchup, McDonald's ketchup on it? But guess what? McDonald's didn't make the ketchup. It was Gold's that made the ketchup. All they did is put a label on it for you. For now, Rachel Donaire has a video on her channel of Ninoto doing his chest. So what? Let me tell you, you guys are fucking slow. Nobody's saying that he didn't get tested. And nobody's saying that Vada is not over the testing program. What they're saying is the actual company that collects it is not Vada. They sub that work out. Okay? It's kind of like a 1099. Yes, that person can walk around and say he represents your company. He can. But that doesn't mean he's your employee. But that's okay. You guys just... Yeah. Shocker there, Portables. Shock. Hey, Kyle, your opinion on that one is shocking. I would have never thought that what barriers is he breaking down? What barriers? Because he got a bunch of, man, please, barriers. Anyway, giving you the fights you want to see. Hey, my guy, shout out to Big Turk. I mean, whatever, man. I'll watch his fights. I pay for him. Oh, hey, Ma, yeah, you're on my MH Blackwell channel. This is up on 2 different channels. I knew I was like, damn, when he came back, despite what I know, I was like, damn, when he coming back, despite we don't see eye to eye, glad. Yeah, man, Porter, you my guy, bro. What up, Kyle? It's all love. Like I said, man, dudes, you guys people don't have to agree with me. I'm perfectly okay with people not agreeing with me. I really am. I'm not telling you everything that I say is the truth. And this is no way. Let me put it this way. Things that I tell you are fact are fact. I don't have a problem with people disagreeing with me. You do not have to agree with me at all. You really do not. I'm not pressuring anybody to think that Terence Crawford is this or Terence Crawford is that or Gervonta's this or Gervonta's that. You don't owe me some blind loyalty. You know, I don't owe you guys blind loyalty, and I owe Barbara D. Now I do owe these cats with these super chats some loyalty. I can't lie. This is somebody I deserve, like loyalty for me. Yeah, but my only thing I can do is tell you what I think is the truth. You guys don't owe me anything. I'm glad to see you back for now. Hope all is well. Boxing ain't the same without you. Thank you, Tony, man. That means a lot, bro. Thank you so much, man. Jeep Red Boy in the building. Thank you, bro. What's up, man? Thank you for that big $10 holler, brother. Tyler got time today. Yeah, man. Dude, I mean, it's getting, man, ain't no pools to clean in the weather. Let me tell you something, Goofy. Neither you nor him do I give a fuck about. Thank you very much. Now, if you run around lying, I'm going to tell you that you're lying. If you're out here buying a bunch of subscribers and you got some fake numbers running over your live streams, which I'm not accusing him of doing, I'm going to say that's bullshit too. Dude, you guys are not, I'm trying to tell you, man, I don't care what you think about me. I'm cool in my life. But if you make yourself part of the public conversation, man, I don't owe them dudes nothing. He said install, no maintenance. I'm telling you, I don't owe you guys crap. But I know y'all keep talking about what you're going to do to me. I know I've seen that. And I know for some reason, y'all don't know, y'all, when it's time to pop you a no-show, I know that. I know that much. But other than that, I don't give a fat rat about you. This kid don't know what he's talking about. Oh, you late. We're late on that. You're one of the realest ones on here. You give factual information for sure. All these other cats, they want to be biased. Look, they're just trying to convince you of something. I'm giving you my opinion. I'm not trying to convince you. Really, truly, if you think what channel? Yeah, it is. You're on MH Blackwell. Go back to Fanon International Boxing. Let me pray. Yeah, man, Incel in the building with the $10 holler, brother. Thank you so much for the $10 holler, man. Thank you. Oh, and it's official. The Cash App is preferred because all the Cash App I'm using for my new business. Pink Blood always, look, man, I don't pay attention to the dude. I don't care about the dude. I'm not friends with the dude. I'm not friends. You know who I'm friends with. I'm friends with BFTB. I care about BFTB. That's my guy. We can disagree forever and ever and ever. That's still my guy. Marcus Pelt, Spence is done. Stop hating on Crawford. What does one have to do with the other? Please help me understand something, Marcus Pelt. What does the first have to do with the second? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did. Mm-hmm. Whatever, bro. Hey, Southpaw in the building. What up, Southpaw? Y'all wow. I mean, I don't know. I'm a little bit behind. Where's Southpaw, man? Where's my dude Southpaw? I don't see Southpaw, man. What up, Southpaw, if you're out there? LeVar, I don't know. Dude, let me tell you something. I don't really have a lot of time for you, so I'm going to ban you. Okay? Your friend BF said what? What are you going to say that BF said about me? You are friends with BF even with all the things he's convicted of? Yep, I am. Yes, I am. Absolutely. I have cousins that are felons. Love them to death. I got friends that are felons. Absolutely. I mean, I got a guy that I consider my friend doing the rest of his life for like a triple homicide. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do, bro. People ain't perfect, man. You know what I'm saying? People ain't perfect, bro. Yeah, absolutely. I support him. He said he didn't do it. So I say, hey, man, you didn't do it? He said, I didn't do that shit. Da, 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 da. And I said, okay, cool. I believe you. And I keep it pushing, bro. You think I care like all the things that I've done in my life? Man, I ain't somebody that's going to point fingers at what you do. Yeah, Benavidez Morel. I'm not judgmental like that. You know? Now, I find you guys very interesting because you guys are so Fanon, please try and say it. Of course, I would hate to see mama come in and tell you shut up again. Notice what my mama did not argue with me about, though. For all you people that got those weird ass. Hey, man, what up, man? Good to see you. I jumped in, heard my name when y'all spoke on Vada. Drop the link. Here you go. What up, Manager Marty? Hey, my guy said, for your stress this morning, casuals don't want to hear the truth. BFTB, I don't care, man. Dude, let me help you with something, man. This is just boxing. That's all it is. It's just boxing. That's it. There's no need to take it somewhere other than boxing. It's just boxing. And I know you dudes bump a lot of crap. You talk a lot of crap. You make a lot of threats, and you don't ever do shit. And I literally gave my address out to you bitches, and you never did nothing. So why do I care what you say? I don't. You're just like anybody else bumping their fucking mouth, doing nothing. Complaining about things that don't even involve with boxing. What does BF's personal business have to do with boxing? What does my personal business have to do with boxing? Absolutely nothing. So when you can't argue with somebody, you don't have the skills, you run off and you do a bunch of other shit, like try to put their personal business out there. You share their names. You know, you do all that girly shit you do. You do all that girly shit. Nobody respect that shit. And y'all a bunch of girlies. I literally put my address and told everybody where I was. And then none of you niggas talking all that dumb shit do shit. I'm tired of you trying to move conversations into the personal world. This is just about boxing. Terence Crawford is a great boxer. I don't care how big his, and if you want me to criticize Gervonta, I would. Dude, I don't care how big his wife is. His wife is beautiful. He got a beautiful wife, beautiful family that he's taking care of. I'm never going to take my criticism for what I see Terence Crawford doing in boxing and take it outside. But y'all, for some reason, think you can pull up my medical history when, dude, your history, as far as I can know it, as far as I know, is you're just a fucking troll. So you try to grab my medical history. You try to grab other people's criminal histories. You try to grab and you try to intimidate their family. You do all this stupid shit. You do all of this stupid shit. That ain't got nothing to do with boxing. And like I said, when it really comes down to it, y'all ain't nothing but talk. You nothing but fucking talk. All you big bad boys ain't shit but talk. Manager Marty in the building. What up, man?
Oh, what's good for now? How you doing, my brother?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Took about 6 weeks off, but now I'm feeling good.
Oh man, it's a pleasure to see you back healthy. And that's what it's all about. Not just physically, but mentally, emotionally. So I'm glad to see you back. I'm glad you're back here. I didn't realize it for the first couple of weeks that you were not here. But you're here now, and we're glad to see you again, my brother.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, Manager Marty.
Well,
so the Vada stuff, man. Explain to me the Vada stuff. And just so you know, he's much more expert on this than me.
Well, for now, I just happened to come on about maybe 6 or 7 minutes ago on your channel because a friend of mine, Salute the Lucky, he said that you were back on YouTube. And so, I came on, but I thought I heard my name. Since you've been going for 9, there's a hashtag that I have in 2025 called Say My Name. And what it is when I hear Vada, Snack, Victor Conte, or any of the snack fighters, I take it as somebody saying my name. I thought somebody said my name. So as everybody is totally aware of, I've been conducting research on all of these things, anti-doping.
Hey, you gonna go? You got about 5 minutes. Can I listen to you? Because you like to cook. I'm gonna let you cook. Can I put my camera off and just grab a cup of coffee?
Yeah, absolutely.
Enjoy Manager Marty breaking this down. I'll be right back. I'm listening to you though.
Well, people know at this point, it's no secret that I've conducted research on doping, anti-doping, not just in boxing but in sports all across the world. but we can leave it at boxing for 15 years. So, you know, I've been wildly criticized, but like I said, I just jumped on here about maybe 5 or 6 minutes ago, and I heard a guest up here going back and forth with Q for 9 about, you know, VADA testing. I didn't know how far along in the show that y'all talked about that, but at the same time, you know, we got to keep it all the way 100 and be honest and be real and transparent when we talk about anti-doping. I guess I first want to say, I've been saying it on my platform, and now I'm going to say it on Fanon's, that 365, 24/7 testing, or I flip it, 24/7, 365 testing through VADA is a hoax, and it's fake news. And that's just the bottom line. In fact, let's talk about random testing. And when we look at what random testing really is, I mean, not just the athletes, like the fighters, shouldn't be aware of when testing should begin or when testing should start or when testing should end and or when testing should take place, but no one else should be aware of it as well, i.e. Victor Conte, Memo Heredia, and anyone else who considers themselves nutritionists, so or strength and conditioning coaches, etc. The only people that really should be aware of when the testing should start, so that it could have that element of surprise and that element of being random, is the testing agency, the DCOs that they contract, and or the labs who will receive the shipment of the urinalysis and the blood samples. You know, but when you go and look at, you know, VADA's website, and it's been on there for well over a decade, so this is nothing new. VADA's website tell us all. The testing will begin for all professional MMA and boxing athletes 8 weeks prior to a fight. Everybody already knows that I have Victor Conte on my platform, not once, but twice, in a dialogue with over 5 hours of conversation within a matter of 6 days. And I asked Victor Conte about that. I asked Victor Conte a lot of questions. 90% of the questions I asked him, I think people are aware of it today, I knew the answers to. But the bottom line is, I asked him about why would VADA have the time frame announced on their website. Their website is very clear that fighters are tested 8 weeks prior to a fight. That's not random, nor is there 365, 24/7 testing. And so we got to deal with the realities of what's really going on. And we already know, I'm the one that pointed this out, that Victor Conte helped form VADA. These are not things that I'm just bringing up. He actually alluded to that, not just when he talked to me only, but also in the interview 2011 that I pulled up on my channel. So I'm trying to figure out, what do people really want to know? Because I can tell them right now, Fanon.
Oh, there was an argument over who does the actual collection.
Well, who does the collection? Well, when it comes to VADA testing in the fighters here in boxing, VADA contract.
Not who collects the sample. That's what I meant.
Who collect the samples? So VADA pays a company who come in. They contract the company out. And by the way, let me put this out there. I know the name of the company. I'm not going to put the name out. But the company's headquarters is in Brazil. Their headquarters is not in America. But anyway, when the DCOs come, the doping control officers, when they come to the fighters' whereabouts between the hours, sometimes it's 10:30 at night or 10 o'clock at night, 6 in the morning, and or 6:30 in the morning. Those are the only 2 times that we know of that have been publicly reported by Victor Conte, Demetrius Andre Rozier, and now Clarissa Shields. And I pointed this out by the phone booth last week. But the point is, the DCOs, they come, they collect the blood, they collect the urine. Once the athlete urine in the cup, there's 2 cups. The athlete will pour urine in both cups, and they will seal it and they will sign off on it. And basically, the DCO will do is when it's sealed, they are responsible. The DCOs, this is what they get paid to do, not just the collecting, but they also get paid to ship the samples, both blood and urine, out to the actual WADA accredited lab, which is in Utah, the Smarter lab. Okay, and so that's it. And then the DCOs, they are done and completed with their task. Okay, so once it's shipped out to the WADA accredited lab, and there's only 2 WADA accredited labs in the United States, and the ones that VADA and USADA both use is the Smarter lab in Utah, and the other one is in LA, the UCLA lab. And so the reason why these labs are very important is because these are the only 2 labs that conduct the testing, and it's really a method of testing called the carbon isotope mass spectrometry test. And that test really is the one that determines the levels and ratio of testosterone usage, because testosterone is naturally produced in our body as an endogenous hormone. I can go on and on with this. But the point that I'm making is to answer your question, the DCOs, they are the ones who come in, they look at the whereabouts form of the athlete, they approach the athlete's home or gym or wherever they are based on the information that the athlete provide on a whereabouts form, and then they collect the samples, blood and urine, and then they seal it with the signature of the athlete, and then they ship it out to the WADA accredited lab.
Yes, sir. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So instead of, but VADA does not do the collection themselves, and they don't ship it off either. They outsource. No. That's what I was saying to the guy before, that VADA outsources the collection and the testing. So it wouldn't be WADA necessarily, but it's somebody that's connected with WADA or collects those tests and regularly sends those into WADA. My point when I was talking about is that VADA really looks like they are just involved in this, in the selection of them, of the people that are going to be in the program, and then the scheduling of the tests, because they have to coordinate with that collector and give that collector time to go out and find it, right? They're not calling that collector up at 5 o'clock in the evening saying, hey, you got to show up to Deontay Wilder's tomorrow. Those guys know when those are. Yeah. It's random to the boxer, because the boxer doesn't know the schedule, but they have to work a schedule out between, even because how else would they know who to test if they weren't talking to VADA? And then those guys have other appointments. There has to be some schedule that's unknown to the fighters that take place that other people can get access to allow them to scale, to come on and come off of drugs.
That's correct. And also there's another responsibility of VADA, which is the most important one. They are the ones that collect the money. You see?
Yeah, I forgot that part.
Yeah. We can't leave that out. And they are a nonprofit organization, okay? And they are tax-exempt 501c3 nonprofit organization. So the monies that they receive are from the promoters. And listen, these are not my words. I had Dr. Margaret Goodman, the founder, CEO, and president of VADA, right on my platform, and I interviewed her last year. And so this is how they get majority of their funding, from the promoters. The promoter who has these fighters under their banner are responsible for paying for the testing. And that's just how simple this thing goes.
There you go. Well, I appreciate that. And so the last dude, you were wrong. It doesn't, because he was saying that the collection, VADA has control over the collection and they can't schedule it out. I'm like, no. The way Victor Conte, you obviously, again, I'm telling you that Marty's the expert on this, has done most of the work on it, not myself. But it just seems like when Victor Conte, when he went to jail the first time, he testified that the way that one of the tools he used was knowing the schedule. He knows the schedule. He knows when to cycle somebody off and knows how to cycle them off. So if you're sitting here with VADA and their main responsibilities are scheduling, and because you have to select who the people are and you have to tell them where their whereabouts, where they're located. So there's collecting the money and scheduling, and then being the recipient of the information from WADA. to then distribute that out to whoever they need to distribute out to. And so what I was saying is that having Victor Conte involved in that, when he has a history of getting people over these tests by knowing the schedule, it's just a dangerous mix. And that it's just like him. All he has to do with that system is just reach over and get it.
Yeah, it's a conflict of interest if you ask me, but also since you talked about Victor Conte's days with Balco and knowing the schedule back then, he also had moles inside of the labs.
That's what I'm talking about, the moles inside the labs.
Yeah, he had people, and I'm not going to say the guy's name, but he had a guy who was in the lab, that worked in the lab, giving him information on certain athletes, and that's how they were able to circumvent testing when the THG was being, manufactured by the guy who, I'm not going to say his name either. Well, I can say his name. He's been public. Patrick Arnold, the one who designed and created the THG. So, I'm not insinuating that Victor Conte has someone working in the Smarto lab in Utah. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that was one of the elements also that worked in his favor back in the Balco days. But I had a question, since you separated the two for none, about Balco days and Victor Conte and now. What is different that Victor Conte is doing now that he didn't do before? Because the last time I checked for nine, he was taking comprehensive blood tests from athletes back then. He was hanging around with a guy who helped athletes cheat, including Marion Jones and Remy Karchimney. He has Remy Karchimney in his gym working with boxers today, and he's always had him around him. So he's still hanging with certain people. He's still taking comprehensive he's conducting comprehensive blood testing from the athletes now. He was selling supplements and promoting supplements then. He's promoting and selling supplements now. So just that alone, he had a connection with, the lab and knew how to circumvent testing then, and he has connection with, obviously, testing through VADA now.
It's the same organization. It looks, if you write an organizational, it looks the same way. You've got Snack feeding into VADA. Before you had Snack feeding into Balco, or Balco feeding into Snack, whatever the case was. But he's using somebody there's a relationship with somebody that's, I don't know, was Balco producing the steroids?
No, they were just selling it and injecting fighters and giving them pills and supplements and doing comprehensive blood testing. And see, like for nine, like I don't know how true this is, and you can confirm.
Yeah, I see you, David the Real. I see a guy behind you, but
I heard that you were or are an attorney, or you have.
Yeah, by training, yeah. I'm retired, but yeah, by training, yeah.
So you are certified, correct?
Mm-hmm. Not anymore, but I was, yeah.
You were certified, qualified, experienced, correct?
Mm-hmm. And what I do, I'm certified in what I do, yeah, for sure.
Right? I'm certified in what I do. I'm qualified and credentialed all the way around the board with everything that I do, in boxing and out of boxing. In other words, what I'm trying to figure out is, I can understand if someone called you for your expertise. I can understand that people call me. I get phone calls all the time from professional boxers, from promoters, from other managers all across this country, ever since I've been on YouTube too. But what I'm trying to figure out is, how come the fighters from 2009 all the way to 2025, why they call a guy who's not medically qualified as a doctor, he's not board certified, he has no experience at all or a license to practice medicine or as a healthcare physician, why do athletes call him from 2009 to 2025 to take their blood, interpret their blood test results, and then give them not only recommendations on what they should and should not do, but also diagnosing them? Why is that?
Same reason. It's the same reason that people buy cocaine, buy opium from somebody living on the corner versus going to the hospital, because one ain't gonna give it to them and the other one will.
That I just want not somebody in the chat, not somebody on the show. I'm just saying one of the snack fighters that's over there now, even the ones that was with him in 09, 2010, 2011, and all the way up until now, to just answer that question. And the only reason I'm able to ask that question, I promise you I won't hold your show up.
Bill said it. Bill said it though. Bill said he hired Victor Conte to know when fighters are snacking, when they're coming on and when they're coming off their cycles. Bill said that. Bill didn't say that he said he hired Victor Conte for that. He didn't say he hired him for snack nutrients. He hired him to know the drug testing and how people beat drug testing. Right. That's what Bill Haney said about hiring him. So I have to suppose that that's the reason that all of those guys hired him.
Right. Well, Devin Haney on the Netflix documentary Untold Hall of Shame is still on Netflix now. Devin Haney said, yeah, it's performance enhancing without the drugs. So even Devin Haney is saying that his performance is being enhanced. But the reason why I'm bringing up comprehensive blood testing overall for Nine, and I promise you I won't hold your show up, is because when Victor Conte's conducting these comprehensive blood testing on the athletes, is to see if they're low in testosterone, low in iron, low in minerals, low in vitamin A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, right? So what I'm trying to figure out is, in the Netflix documentary, he said the reason why he was doing comprehensive blood testing then during the Baco days is so that he would not make any of the athletes have an adverse effect. So he'll know exactly how much of the doses of the PEDs he was giving them. And so if he's selling snack products online today and anybody can purchase it, athletes and non-athletes, you don't have to give a sample of your blood to take these supplements that he's selling online. So what I'm trying to figure out is, what else are they doing over there besides the supplements that anybody can purchase online if they're giving this man their blood consistently? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Other than that Lance Armstrong shit where you put it back in.
hey, these are questions I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, inquiring minds want to know.
I just want to know. I appreciate you having me on, my brother.
Anytime, bro. Get back with you, manager Marty. Sorry about the copyright violation. I'll make sure I don't use your phrases no more.
No, hey man, listen, don't worry about it. If you don't hear from my attorney, that means it's all good.
Yeah.
There's no cease and desist over here. You keep telling the people to roll the tape, because that's what we do, my brother. Salute to you for now. Thank you for having me, man.
Salute, General. Talk to you, brother. All right. David the Real. What's going on, David the Real?
Brother Fanon, it's good to see you, man.
Yeah, man. Good to hear you, man. What's on your mind, man? Hey, real quick before you do this, Victor Gallego said all Haniacs and Crawfish be whining about everything other than boxing because y'all have no ethics. Just admit the effing truth. Y'all fighters are cheap. Manager Marty before and after picks snack. Oh wow, I gotta go check them out. Go ahead, David.
Okay, for one, I always try to take my time on what I say and when I do when I come on your channel, because I know it's not about saying no names and going after anybody.
Man, you can say however you want, dude. I'm off of that. Just say what you want to say, man.
Brother, this YouTube boxing has been driving me crazy, bro. I said Fanon left because Fanon, I thought you was gone because I said, man, look, this brother gotta protect his mental, man. Because I couldn't do what you do. I don't have the pace. Man, look, I sit here and hearing, I'm hearing now, I'm sitting here, man. This ignorance. All Tank got these people in an uproar. Haney got these people going crazy out here. They doing everything, man. We got people that in love with Turkey. They say down goes Al Heyman and PBC. Turkey is in the business. What is it going? We got our black people going crazy, man. Going crazy. And what trips me out is that like the situation with the young man that argued you about Victor Conte. I'm like, you got guys that's so much in their feelings about Tank and so much trying to cape for the Haneys that much to where they want to protect the Haneys honor to the point that they defending Victor Conte. So people that wasn't even born don't even know what Baco, don't even know nothing about it. Running around arguing with stuff with you and others, not because they know the truth or know anything better, just that you're lying. Okay, well, tell me the truth. I don't know, but I know your line though. Like this stuff is going crazy, man. Arguing about Turkey has now bought boxing. Tank don't have no leverage no more. Don't nobody really got to fight him to make no money. Turkey will pay you $30 million to fight nobody in Saudi Arabia, and all this is a good thing. All this is a good thing. Tank ain't never fought nobody. He don't sell no seat. He don't do nothing. Tell me any other American fighter that's doing more. If he's not selling, then boxing ain't selling. Tell me somebody who's doing more, man. And then you got a guy over there. All of a sudden, all the black people in love with Turkey, man. All of a sudden, we in love with the fact that we can say that, look, this guy can take fights away from us. Because if you have a guy that say, Shakur, you don't really need him. I'll pay you $10 million. The entertain the royalty over here for $10 million against nobody. You really don't need that guy. So what that say? So now you guys are so happy. Tank got you guys in so much in your emotions because this is what this is all about. This ain't nothing but some Tank and Haney stuff. He got you guys so much in your emotions that y'all willing to say, look, these guys got options away from him outside the country, buy some herbs to have fights to where they don't need to fight him to make money. So these fights might never even happen. Like you that happy. Like I don't even understand. He got you hating that much. So now you celebrating that. You celebrating that. Now all of a sudden, Turkey Al-Sheikh has become a savior to you. Man, this is so, the things that I'm hearing is so crazy to me, man. It's so crazy coming from a guy who just looked for some boxing talk, who been in love with boxing since the 70s, man. In love with it. Whole family been taught by my grandfather, born in the 1920s, purist in the boxing. This is crazy to me. When I talk to them, when I talk to like my fathers in his 70s, when I talk to my uncle in his 60s, they love boxing. They're not into this YouTube thing, this and that. They don't even know all this, the soap operas or none of that. They don't know about none of that. They don't know about Tank's hair today, whether he smoked weed or not. Yeah. They sit there when I bring up some of these guys like a Haney, and I say, you know, this is the guy. This is number one nemesis all over YouTube. Look, these dudes are old time trainer type guys I'm talking about. You know what they say?
What?
They say, man, that dude trash. All of them say that Devin Haney is trash. Why do they say trash? Because they're in love with Tank? No, they say trash just by them seeing them. And they wonder, what am I talking about? What are you arguing about? This is not even a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, really, though, if we really want to get to the nitty gritty on telling the truth, let's really tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense to me. And then a lot of false lies that's been said. It ain't been no truth spoken by the other side at all. You argue, you debating, and just like I told Blue on that when I was sending a message, I'm not coming to your channel to argue and debate. I'm not debating you. I'm asking you, why are you hoeing out your channel? I used to be with your channel every day. I was with you when you was riding around in a medical truck. You know who I am. You say my name every day when you saw it. You know who I am. Why you hold your channel out to him? That's what I want to know.
That's man, it's a lot of work, bro. It's a lot of work to make money off YouTube, man. And you take a chance on this, and these people offer you that money, man. They try to offer people the easy path, man, and you know, the path of least resistance. But it's sometimes to get you to doing some shit that you wouldn't have thought you were gonna do, but you're just in too deep, you know.
Right. But then I'm saying, as far as the arguments, I hear guys say, Tank ducking everybody. He don't want to fight nobody. Well, who he ducking? Well, you know he ducking. Well, cuz you know he ducking. Well, who what? Tell me when fights been on the table that Tank has said, I'm walking away from. Tell me when. Well, the Lomachenko. Okay, let's talk about the Lomachenko. I've been wanting to kill this Lomachenko, that Tank Duck Lomachenko thing, and bury it so bad.
Who said
They
that?
argue that Tank Duck Lomachenko, 10 years ago or something.
Oh, okay.
For one, like I said, okay, they say that because they say that Mayweather scared Tank with Lomachenko fight, and Tank was saying that you set me up, I'm not fighting them. Tank ducked them, Tank ducked them, Tank ducked them. For one, I never even actually seen that. I don't know where the video at or the speech by Floyd. Actually, I want to see that so I can learn something today. But what I can see, or what I have saw, is that if you go to Ellie Setback, and I ain't much a fan of him, but if you go to Ellie Setback, you will see every time that fight was brought to Loma, Loma downplayed the fight. Loma downplayed the fight. When they was at 130 and Tank might have been 18-0, maybe he said his name. Maybe I don't even know that. I need them to actually prove that to me for real. Because I don't know since Floyd left Bob Earn, has he ever done business with Bob Earn?
You talking about Bud?
No, Floyd.
Oh no. Yeah, he did. Floyd did business with him with Manny.
With Manny.
I think that's the only time he did it because he was working really with Golden Boy fighters. He wasn't fighting a lot of top ranked fighters. He was fighting all those Golden Boy fighters like Robert Guerrero and Victor Ortiz and and De La Hoya. Yeah, he wasn't really. I think he didn't do another fight. I don't think he only did that one fight with just the Manny fight. I think. A
fight that Bob had to be made. You know what I'm saying?
He had to make it that
fight that we couldn't get around that. That's hundreds of $1 million fight. But in most cases, he didn't even do no business with him. And if you go back to the videos, when they asked Tank, what's up, what about Loma? Tank was like, man, he can get it, they can all get it, whatever. Then you ask Loma at the time about Tank. This guy say, oh no. Who is he? He want pay-per-view. This guy only really had that one fight on Mayweather. He wants pay-per-view. He wants this. He talked like I don't need him type of thing. Because they was on two, if you look at their careers, they were on two different trajectories with him coming in and what Tank was built.
Hey, bro, I gotta cut this a little bit short because I'm already about half hour over.
Right.
Wrap it up though, if you don't mind.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying. That everything that can be proven against them, man. That's all I wanted to make a point.
Man, just so you know, bro, these dudes, YouTube boxing is probably the number one way that people's opinions are formed about boxing, hardcore boxing fans. And they bought those dudes out, man. Like they bought them out.
You literally see them switch. You literally see them switch,
man. It was always there. It was all. I'm not going to speak on anybody in particular, but it was always their goal to become new media. And when you become new media, you're still media. Right. And when you're the media, you still have to get access to interviews. You still have to do what those fighters and what those promoters want you to do for you to get regular access. And the PBC is not in that business. Like you can't call up you can't call up Tim Smith and these guys and be like, hey, can you help me with some money for my YouTube channel in exchange for me interviewing your fighters? They're not going to do it. But you got Turkey Al-Sheikh throwing away. If he's throwing more money away than just the money on the fight. He's throwing money away to a lot of different people, giving these guys opportunities to make money off fights. So, they play ball. The PBC doesn't play ball. So what you wind up having is you're going to continue to have them looking for YouTube outlets to spread their message. That's why Bill Haney, I was told people, hey, if you need help with your YouTube channel, call me.
Right.
Like, dude, yeah, but what if you get a YouTube channel, what is he going to ask you to do? Right. Devin, and bad it's going to be pro Devin, and it's going to be an attack machine for Gervonta.
And certain channels like
I got to roll, bro. I got to roll.
Okay, I'm gonna say one more thing. I'm saying real fast. Certain channels like you and others that are big channels that have over the community that people listen to. when you don't take that off and do what he do, it's all hell war on you. He's ready to try to put you out of business and everything.
Yeah, fuck Bill. Like, I mean, Bill tried all that bullshit. My opinion is Bill tried a lot of bullshit with me. But dude, at the end of the day, you just got to keep telling the truth and hope that people want to listen to you and want to develop, an online relationship with you. Not like in some sweetie pie way, but where oh man, I can come on show Fanon and I can rap it. But while he's talking, I can talk to Super Clutch, I can talk to Matthew Thomas. That's the whole community thing, man. And I think that is something that we're trying to just do the community thing. I don't mind Kyle Porter not agreeing with me. I didn't mind Claymore Rain not agreeing with me. He want to go somewhere else and use me as some stepping stone to some success somewhere else. I think that's some bullshit. But at the end of the day, he's his own man. He can go fucking do what he want to do, Right. But let's just keep talking and keep the energy positive, man.
I appreciate you for now. It's only it upsets me because you remember the boxing community several years ago, and you know what I'm talking about. We at today. And we saw that real quick thing. You remember they eased their way into the community. Remember they slimed and crawled the community, and then all of a sudden there was tank. And it's been like this every since. And this is where we at. We got 3 or 4 channels telling the truth now. 3 or 4 that haven't been bought out yet.
Hey man, well, we keep going, bro. Well, thank you, man.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate your time.
You gave the real. Hey man, you definitely 1, 2, 3 of the realest guys I know. So thank you.
I'm gonna keep it that way. I love the sport.
For sure. All right now.
All right. Yeah.
Matthew Thomas said, I salute to you. And Clutch said, hey, you were truly missed, sir. So happy you're back. You're the people's champion, and the game wasn't the same without you. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much, man. And then I want to say shout out to Jameson Childress with the big $50 holler over there on the Cash App. Thank you so much, sir. I wish I could show it. And then another big 50 in sale on the Cash App with the big 10. E Money said, he said, damn, stop that. Yeah, that's my alarm. Joshua, thank you to everybody. Thank you for the big 50 from my guy, Mr. Perry. I think that's Big Q Dog. Shout out to the Q Dogs. Oi. All that good shit. I can't bark for nothing. But And Daryl, hey, Daryl, thank you, brother. So much, Mr. Hayes. Appreciate you for that support right there, bro. Means a lot, dog. Means a lot. So anyway, with that, I got to get out of here, man, because the wife got a lot of duties for me. Thank y'all so much for your support, and we will be back tomorrow. We had a good number of people, over 730 people throughout the show. Been fun. And then with that, anybody that sees Rachel Donaire, can you tell Rachel Donaire, if you run across her in the chat, to call me, because I lost her phone number, her and Nonito's phone number, because I had to replace a number. And anybody that has my phone number, any of you dudes that got my phone number, my dialed up phone number, please just call me or text me and say, hey, this is thus and such, so I can put you and lock you back down on my phone. But with that, I'm going to get up out of here at 2 hours, make my wife happy, I hope. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.